Sis, I have one question for you this morning. What is your superpower? And are you operating in your superpower such that it benefits you as well as the lives of others around you? I was meditating this morning on the story in the Bible. I'll post the scripture, but it's the story of Jesus at the wedding. In this scenario, and I'm going to paraphrase it because it's coming from memory, but in this story, Jesus was asked to do something that he could easily do, but it was stressing everybody else out. And I'm thinking about how we could apply that to our own lives. Like, we all have unique abilities. We all have things that we can do that come natural and come easy to us, i.e. our superpower. And for other people, it's the solution to the things that they are desirous of. And they simply, like, when they try to do it, it stresses them out. They can't understand how you do it so effortlessly, but they do it. For them to do it, it will be costly for them. And so, a lot of times we are plagued with this idea that, we have to work harder, we have to do more in order to see the results that we want in our lives. And I just believe that if we operate in our superpower, if we do the things that we are good at, gifted in, anointed for, then it's going to make our lives that much easier, but also make other people's lives that much easier. I even believe it's a form of service, ministry even, to operate in your highest capacity and in your superpower. So today, as you prepare for whatever it is that you are doing, whatever time you're watching this, as you can see, I am on my way to work, so my eyes are on the road, but it was just in my heart and my spirit to speak about this morning because, I feel like I'm finally in a space where I am operating in my superpower. One of my girlfriends texted me yesterday thanking me for spending time with me over the weekend with my children, and she mentioned that she said you have such a calm presence, and that is something that I'm not necessarily used to. Another one of my friends called me the calm friend, and I'm like, that's my superpower. Like, I have others. That right there, being in an environment where you can be with another person and be their peace, and they feel like you are the calm presence that they need in their lives, amidst chaos, amidst all the things that they may be feeling and going through, can't even articulate. For you to be a calm presence in that space, that is a superpower. You don't have to do anything extra. It's not nothing that is, it doesn't take anything away from you, but it's just you being yourself, right? And that's what I'm talking about. I know another one of my superpowers, just being able to listen to when people are speaking about dreams, visions, goals that they have, and then being able to pull things together, create cohesion out of it, manage the project, manage the things. That's a superpower of mine. It's something that naturally comes to me. It's why I'm in the Office of Administration, because it naturally lends itself to my superpowers. And so I push you this morning to think about that, or whenever time you're watching this, to think about that. What can you do? How can you operate? What environment do you need to be in that you can be yourself, operate in your superpower, and truly affect change in other people. As a matter of fact, you want to be in environments where the people that you are impacting value your superpower. They value what you naturally bring to the table. They appreciate when you show up. They're excited when you walk in the room because you bring something in that space that they are desirous of, lacking, or, seeking. And so, as much as possible, seek to put yourself in an environment where you are appreciated, you are validated, your superpower is validated and appreciated. The other thing I want to say is to hone your superpower, hone your gift. And what I mean by hone it is let that be the thing that you are known for. I'm thinking about Jesus even in that same story with the wedding, at the wedding, right? It was known that he was the one who, if anybody could change the situation, if anybody can make this right, it was him. And I ask that, we think about that for ourselves. How can we create a brand, so to speak, that when people think of a solution that they are looking for, they think of you. They think of me. I truly believe that is what living intentionally, living in purpose is. It's you operating so much in the gift that you are adept and equipped for, gifted with, that when you brand yourself appropriately, people come to you to be the solution for the thing that they are asking for. Think about a, designer or someone who has a business where it's like, I don't want anybody else but them to do, and when I hand it off to them, I know they're gonna get it done, right? A lot of us have these skills, we have the talents, but we don't hone them. We don't put ourselves in the position of branding so that we become the choice every single time. I'm clear that in this environment, in this economy, in the way the world is going, if you are not branding yourself appropriately, if you are not putting yourself in a position of expertise, ownership of your craft, ownership of your things that you do, you're gonna struggle because somebody else is. They may have less talent, but they've got the branding, they've got the position, and they put themselves in an environment where they can flourish over time, learn what they need to learn quickly because they have to, and it makes them the choice. See, a lot of us operate in fear or lack, and we say, oh, well, I don't have all the pieces, I don't have all the information. You're gonna learn those things as you put yourself in the environment too. When I first got into administration after coming out of teaching for 14 years or so, administration was new to me, but I knew that it was desirous. It was something that I desired. It was also something that naturally lent itself to me, right? It was, again, a superpower. I had seen it in other environments and other things that I did. So, but there was still a learning curve because now I'm working in a new space with other adults managing other adults, managing, different entities, within the space of education, that I had to learn, still learning, but I have to, it's required. Learning is required. So free yourself of not having all the pieces, not knowing all the things, because that will come when you are in it, when you're operating in it. So that's the push, that's the second push for today. Jump in. Jump in, do the branding, brand yourself appropriately. Like, I am unapologetic about showing up simply because I know my superpowers. I know that when I walk into a space, what I bring to the table. I know that when I have conversations with people, especially women who've experienced, traumatic instances, I know what I bring to the table. I know my gifts. And you, who also may have inclination of what you're gifted in, jump into it. Lean all the way in. And in doing so, God will reveal things to you, but also to other people. Again, the wedding, right? With Jesus. It was revealed in that time and in that moment, the miracles that could take place when Jesus is present. What miracles can take place when you show up, when you operate in your superpower, when you are not afraid to step in to the environment where you shine? What miracles do you bring? Consider that. Don't shy away from it. Don't be afraid of it. But the opposite, put yourself in position to be the choice every single time. All right? That's what I have to share. I hope you have an amazing day. Comment below how this little pep talk here minister to you. What does it mean to you? I want to read it. I read every comment. And I want to hear from you. All right? Let's stay connected. Most importantly, have an amazing day. Go for it, sis. Bye-bye.